you look at these ghosts, right? They are categorized into two groups. One is the blessed ghost, 𝐒𝐤𝐴𝐬𝐬. Then another one is 𝐒𝐤𝐴𝐬𝐬, suffering ghost, right? Yeah. So ghost has the number of ghosts, okay, is more than human being. Yeah, just now we talk about the gods, right? There are auspicious God, a benevolent or blessed God. They are also suffering God. So now it's also interesting to look at, these different kinds of ghosts. Okay, yeah. So you see, these ghosts are like human. They also being composed. They're also beings. Okay, beings. Okay, composed of the five aggregates. Okay, but their five aggregates are very subtle. It's beyond our seeing. They are very subtle, right? And then of course, when we talk about their body, we cannot see them because their body is very subtle than those of the human beings, and they are invisible, in our naked eyes. You cannot see them with the eyes. Okay, so but these ghosts, they possess certain sensory faculties. They have certain sensory faculty, but not complete like human being. They have certain faculty, and they also have the feeling. Yeah, they also have the consciousness, thinking, or even they also inherited what they call the consequences of their past karmas, including the good and bad karmas. Okay, so you look at these ghosts, right? They are categorized into two groups. One is the blessed ghost, 𝐒𝐤𝐴𝐬𝐬. Then another one is 𝐒𝐤𝐴𝐬𝐬, suffering ghost, right? Yeah. So ghost has the number of ghosts, okay, is more than human being, right? So in our vicinity, the surrounding, we have a lot of ghosts, coming very close to us because this is their living. It's not they live in the hell. They are in our surrounding. Okay, it means that every day they are with us. They don't wait until the month of 7, right, to come up to roam in the vicinity of the living. Yeah, so they are living just next to us. Okay, throughout 365 days, right? So, and of course, when we are talking about the blessed ghosts, right, the 𝐒𝐤𝐴𝐬𝐬, right, they also possess what they call the inherent power, right, or certain psychic power or certain abilities. For example, very typical example is that when you want to send the merits, okay, to your departed one, then if your departed one 𝐶𝐥𝐿𝐬𝐭, they immediately have that psychic power to know, okay, you are doing the merits for them now. Okay, they will right appear in front. Okay, so that is their inherent power and ability. Okay, so they have that psychic power. Okay, we have the psychic power of becoming Buddha, becoming an Arahant. Okay, that other beings cannot do. Yeah? But we have that power, right? Because we experience the suffering. But the hungry ghosts, they have that power. When we are doing that merit, they will appear right in front of you. Similarly, when you are talking about different realms of being, like the beings, what they call the bird, okay? They can fly very naturally in the sky. You see? That is also their inherent power, right? Similarly, the fish also, they can swim, right, effortlessly in the water. That is also the inherent power. Okay, and of course, talking about the celestial being, right? They also have the inherent power. What is the inherent power? They know where they go, where they come from. Okay, in the heaven. Say for example, if they know their life is about to end, they know where they want to go. Okay, so like you've seen in the suttas, right? The heaven, the deities, they know they will be reborn in the evil realms. Okay, that's why they come to see the Buddhas and ask Buddhas to help, right? And the Buddha says, okay, Senshin, the Buddhist monk, that if we have, chanting, we invite this, the heaven, celestial being, to come and listen to the Dhamma. That listening to the Dhamma is also part of their merit making. They also acquire the merit. So when they acquire the merit, then they were reborn in the higher realm of existence. Okay, so they have that power when to die. There are various types of ghosts. Okay, categorized according to their different karmas, right? And like in the Melinda Partner, they talk about the 4 types of hungry ghosts, the broad category. Of these 4 types of hungry ghosts, there is only one type of hungry ghost. They are They are very fortunate, right? If you offer food to them, they are able to partake, to eat it. Okay, not like other 3 less fortunate. You see, so they don't have the ability to eat and to enjoy the food offered by their living relative. Okay, but there is a type of the ghost. Okay, we don't call hungry ghost. It's a ghost. Okay, they are very fortunate, very benevolent, very auspicious. They are able to eat whatever you offer to them. Okay, there's one type, and that's why when I look at all these different spirits, they are belonging to this category. Like when you offer this type of 𝐒𝐤𝐬𝐬, that's why Chinese have to offer them food every day, right? You see, these ghosts, because of their living in our community, they also have to look for food every day, like human being. Yeah, like human being. They say there is no end of sharing merits. Yeah, sharing merits. They can only take the merit, right? So they also have to look for food. And then talking about the ghosts, right? The ghosts is a very broad family, right? And these families, they are born in 2 ways. And some born from a womb, from a mother's womb, okay? And some born of the spontaneous birth, 化身, apparitional, 化身. So there are these 2 bonds, 2 types of the bonds in 2 ways, okay? And then they are invisible, to the human eyes, right? Like the Petas or what you call, even the Devas also, right? And then this ghosts, okay, we are talking ghosts, the broad category. The ghosts, they also have the female and male, right? And then they also have a family, okay, the ghost family, 搿家庭, the ghost families, and they can give birth to a ghost offspring also. And when okay, so and where they lived? Where do they live? They live in the forests. Okay, they live in the swampy areas, or they live in the cemetery, right? Or sometimes they live, say for example, someone who just passed away. Okay, and then they have no place to go. It so happens that they're reborn as a ghost. Then they live next to the house. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes you find that 撞到鬼, you see, I saw my nenek, was standing there. Especially the children, they have the ability to see, 撞到鬼, you see, Then if that's the case, sure your nenek already born as a ghost. Okay, the children can see with their naked eyes, but for us we can't. It's better not to see. Yeah. Okay, how to treat ghosts? Okay, when you come to this topic, I think we shouldn't be afraid of the ghost, and should not be worried also. And then instead, we should approach them with loving kindness and compassion, right? And of course, those who born as hungry ghosts should be should serve as the reminder for us, because of their bad karma, bad karma, right? So then they also remind us to do, to refrain from doing, from the wrongdoing, and of course also to have a sense of the fear and shame also, right? 就是惭愧心 about the bad deeds that we have we have done in the past, right? And we should be mindful of our body, speech, and mind, right? Follow the Vinayas, right? Engage in good action and accumulate wholesome merits and share merits with them. So you see, who are liable to become the ghost? What kind of karma lead them to become a ghost, right? Especially those with so much the attachment. Say, for example, if the person who cling too much to the possession, right? They don't want to let go. Then when you die, you will jaga your possession, right? So you will not go to elsewhere, but you will come back and jaga your possession. That's why a lot of people say that, you come back, you saw your nene, or you saw your 𝐼𝐸𝐽, coming, moving around. Okay, so this is also one of the possible reasons you reborn as a ghost. Okay, not to say that they are doing bad things. They are also because of their past good karma, and then they are reborn as a very blessed ghost also. Okay. So no matter which perspective we take to explore the meaning and origins of the Ghost Festival, right? Or whether or not the Ulambana Sutra is considered Buddhist, what truly matters is we can appreciate the significance of the Chongyuan Festival. So these are the significant. These two are significant. Right? So you see, this festival serve these two purposes. Okay, for Chinese, serve these two purposes. First, it fosters filial piety by encouraging the remembrance of our ancestors. Okay, so this is the days, particularly the month of 7, right, to remember our ancestors. Okay, to foster the filial piety. You see, Qingming also more or less like that, right? So it means that the 1 year we have 2 times remember our ancestors. Okay, and the second, right, promote the righteous action by inspiring kindness and generosity. Okay, so you can see that all these things rooted in the compassion, right? If we have compassion, right? So of course, it is very important, right, that compassion is guided by the wisdom, and so in order to prevent, right, from getting into the superstitious belief, right? So we should promote, these two significance, to our young generation. Okay, if not, then you don't understand these two. It ends up with so much superstitious belief in our practice, and this superstitious belief bring no significant result. Okay, for the dead as well as for the living.